Hey, what's up, trading friends? Thanks for tuning in to another trading recap. Today is the beginning of December, so I'm excited for this month. I really screwed up last month. I had initially a great month that I was trading with, are doing really well on my trades, and I just butchered it towards the end of the month. So I'm going to show you my progress for last month and kind of show you some of my plans for going into this month here in December. But first, let's go ahead and recap some of the trades I've got for today. Now, I am in a few trades currently still shorting to the downside. I'll show you those stocks in just a moment. But at the moment, I'm sitting up 82 bucks, which is really nothing to show. Today was kind of a disaster in a sense. Let's take a look at the performance here. Now, this isn't completely done, but this gives you a main idea of what happened throughout the day. So, started negative, down 46 bucks, just went sideways for a while, got all the way up to 741 bucks, and I could have easily walked away and done some other stuff, during the day instead of sitting around waiting for the market to give me something else. I've been doing a lot of that lately, just probably been hanging out too long. And it's because there have been days where I have taken a, $700 day and turned it into a $2,000 day because I hung around in the market and traded more opportunities. And the same can be said on the flip side of the coin. There's days when I've been up, $2,000 and end up going negative $1,000 in the day. So, I've got to set some new rules. I'm going to be writing down a few things here, but just wanted to show you that performance first, and we'll walk through some of the other things. Stocks I traded, ARDX, ABUS, those were the main ones that were kind of moving today. So let me show you those real quick, and then we'll dive into some of the other stuff. Okay. Let's take a look at ABUS. So this one I actually didn't trade till later in the day, and I started trading it up in here. Now it was kind of later in the day to start trading this, but it did have some good momentum and started pushing up. But we kind of reached this cap here where it just ran out of steam. Plenty of volume coming in over here, but it faded off. So I had a couple different positions going to the long side on this way up and shorting it on the way down. Not all the trades were perfect, but they were decent. And then the other one that I was trading was ARDX. So, real quick on this, on ABUS. So I still have two shorting positions right now. One is on the stock. I'm in at 464 is my average position. So I'm trying to see if we can wait till we get just a little bit more movement to the downside. I'm just going to sell out of that. Hopefully for a profit here soon. And then ARDX, this one I'm also shorting at the moment. No, I think I did trade it earlier in the day, and I had a real tough time with this one. And I think part of it being it's a low price stock. So we're talking about $1.40 here. Pretty cheap. And as you can see, just looking at the chart, it was kind of choppy. You have a lot of these moments where it looks like it just kind of just barcodes and goes up and down, but just goes sideways, really. There was some momentum here, so I tried to hop in for that, but it just wasn't. I wasn't nailing my trades like I should have been. Just because I was a little bit spooked out of when we'd get just a slight movement to the downside. And this zone was hard too. I traded this a ton thinking we'd break 150. We had a real tough time breaking that. So I had a couple losing trades that weren't big, but it was just annoying. So I should have just stopped trading it after some point, but figured I should start shorting it with this whole move to the downside here. So anyways, I'm still in a position here. Shorting it, and my price is 120. So sitting up 68 bucks right now. Just waiting to see if we can break this. You see this whole barcode zone. I'm thinking we can break 118 and hopefully get a flush to the downside I can capitalize on. So that's that one. And, that's pretty much what I want to show you as far as my recap for what I traded today. Now, I just want to talk about a few things before I go here. Let's look at this. I want to talk about kind of my disappointments with November. And I made another chart you guys will want to check out here. I'll show you that in just a sec. So here's November. I started November great. And a lot of green. I was solid green my first week. One red day on the second week. It was pretty big, negative 3,000. But my other days, look at this. I had a $4,000 day, a $1,200, $1,800. So I was putting on good profits. And then we got to this spot here where I turned into what I call a trading junkie. And I was actually doing good, I think, on both of these days. Might have been up $500, $700, something like that. And ended up flipping it and going seriously red on it. So I just overtrade. I hung out way too long. And I turned a decent day into a horrible day. And so this is my first week to go negative, went negative 3,000, which is pretty big. And thought, hey, you know what? It was big, but I could recover from that. And I didn't get out of those bad habits. And so what happened? I had another negative week here. Started positive, went negative, and horrible day on the 26th. So I want to show you something here I created for my month progress. This was November. This shows you my daily progress. So each day. So look at this. Started at $1,300 and got all the way up to $13,000. Like, that is incredible. That is really incredible progress right there. I had a drawdown right here, but it was able to climb out of it and go all the way up to $13,000 for the month. And what did I do? A few bad days will just eat up your progress. So I ended the month with up $3,000. So to lose 10 grand to me is just, it's chaotic. It's idiotic. It's stupid. And it's definitely my fault. I know there was a lot of over trading. There was some emotional trading and, hanging out too long in the market, just trying to, I think maybe just getting too greedy on some of my days, thinking I can put on extra gains and ending up flipping it. So, just not that this is realistic, but I wanted to show you this. Like, if I would have just stopped there for the month for November, halfway through the month up $13,000. Let's just say, 13,000. So, saying you did that 12 months, which, not realistic, because but I did have some losses here. One in particular. But let's just say if I averaged that per month, I mean, that's $156,000 a year. That's incredible money. And I feel like I could be doing, even getting half that is still incredible. That's incredible money. To be a trader and be doing that and to eventually hopefully scale that as well. But instead, I'm ending it, with $3,000 on the month, which it's still something, but to lose that much is stupid. So I've got to make some changes here. Once again, I thought I had a great start to the month and I just got, I guess I got greedy, over trading. So just wanted to talk about just a few things that I'm kind of thinking about and want to do this month. Obviously, want to end the month green. End of the year, I want to perform well and try to put on one solid last good month. But for me, I'm just jotting down a few things, and I want to probably jot a few more rules down. But got this sticky note here. I want to walk out early, so I want to start my trading and get in the trading, make my profits, and be able to walk away. What I've had a real tough time with is, it's 10:30 Central Time, and I'm up a decent amount of money, 500, 700 bucks, 1,000 maybe. And I'm thinking to myself, well, hey, we still got the rest of the market day and there could be other opportunities. Let me hang out and maybe put some more profit on the day. And I think that's kind of been working against me a lot of the time. So that's kind of going to be an important one. I just need to, as hard as it is for me, because like I said, I have proven to myself sometimes when I hang out, I can actually make more money. But sometimes that goes against me. So maybe you should have some better records as far as how often that happens to me. It feels like a pretty frequent thing, and I think I'd be better off just putting in that money and walking away. I just have a hard time walking away from the market, but I'll have to shut down my brokerage and just walk away from the computer. I think that's the only way, because if I'm leaving it up and checking on it every once in a while, I'll see something pop up and sometimes go for a trade and just start burning my profit. So that's a big one. The other one that I've got here is no short hold. So sometimes with my shorting, I do all right with it, and then sometimes I get way too greedy with it, and sometimes it can go against me, and I end up holding a short position longer than I should. And sometimes it's overnight, and that's not day trading. Day trading is, for me, being flat on the end of the day, meaning I'm out of all my positions at the end of the day. So that's kind of the goal there, and not to hold those short positions as long as I do sometimes when it goes against me. So that's just a few rules. I'm thinking about some other ones I want to put down, but that's really it for now. Like I said, I just want to prove myself, prove to myself that I can get better. And I've had a lot of months like this before where I may start making incredible profits, really good money for myself, and then end up torching, a good chunk of it. So I've got to learn to sometimes walk away, and it's a hard thing for me to do. But I think that's going to be key for me this month and ending the year. So that's really all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you traded. I want to know if you're green or you're red on the day. And tell me about your November. How did your November end up? Was it good? Was it bad? Were you profitable? Were you struggling? I love to hear from you guys. So anyways, take care. Stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe and like, and stay locked into the channel if you want to see my continuous day trading journey here. So take care. See you on the next one.